For 2 weeks, the most dangerous shooter who ever lived had been cold. The greatest three-point shooter in the history of basketball at 36 years old, an Olympic rookie. 5 games in, and the man they called the chef hadn't cooked a single thing. And then, with the gold medal on the line, he showed the world why he is the greatest shooter that ever lived. This is how Steph Curry, at 36, in the only Olympics he's ever played, saved America twice on the world's biggest stage. Let's rewind a bit. Paris in the summer of 2024. USA Basketball walks in with a roster that reads like a fever dream. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, and Anthony Edwards. 4 former MVPs on one team with multiple upcoming superstars. On paper, this isn't a basketball team. It's literally the Avengers. No, I cannot put the title. I will get copyrighted and sued out my fucking ass. But here's the thing the highlight reel won't tell you. America actually was nervous this time. It's a 3-time MVP. France had a 7'4" alien named Victor Wembanyama. Canada and Germany were also loaded. The gap everybody used to count on was now gone. So this wasn't just a vacation, it was like a rescue mission. And the biggest question of all, would the greatest shooter ever finally on the Olympic stage at age 36 actually show up? At first, it didn't look like he had to. Group stage, game 1. And the story isn't even Curry, it's a ghost.
The kick, swing,
Durant. What's his name?
The screen, Durant. That's way too much space. Durant on the pull, and he's free as well. Eric Spoelstra, Teron Lue.
Man.
Oh, he can't miss.
Kevin Durant hadn't played a single minute all summer. A calf strain knocked him out at every tune-up game, so he had 0 reps coming into this game. So they bring him off the bench against Serbia and Nikola Jokic, and Durant just does KD things. 8 shots, 8 makes, 5 threes, 5 makes, 23 points in 17 minutes, 21 of them being before halftime. It was surgery. A perfect 8 for 8, walking in stone cold. Now, with that night, KD passed LeBron and Melo to become the all-time leading scorer in USA Olympic history. USA 110, Serbia 84. Then South Sudan 103 to 86. Then Puerto Rico 104 to 83. 3 games, 3 blowouts. Group C wrapped up in the #1 overall seed. Easy, but our boy Curry, through all of this, he was quietly terrible. Through 5 games, the greatest shooter who ever lived was averaging 7.3 points. And from 3, the thing we all know him for, he was 5 of 20, 25%. It felt like we were watching the chef burn the kitchen in real time. And in the quarterfinal against Brazil, USA didn't even need him again. They ran Brazil off the floor. Every single American scored. LeBron stuffed the stat sheet. 12 points, 9 assists, and 1 dime short of a triple-double. It was comfortable. Too comfortable. But the bracket was done being polite. Because next up was Serbia. A rematch against Jokic. And this time, the blowout was going the other way. It's the semifinals against Serbia. And almost immediately, something is wrong. Jokic is conducting. Bogdan Bogdanovic is on fire. And the Avengers fall behind 17. Yes, 17 points. And at halftime, they fall behind 11. The body language, the bench, the whole vibe. America's about to lose. Now, being down 11 at halftime was the largest halftime deficit any USA team had faced since the NBA pros took over in '92. The entire Dream Team era, 32 years, had never been in a hole like this in a win or go home game, ever. And they were only 1 bad quarter from elimination. But here's the part the deficit hides. Curry wasn't actually cold in this game. He was on fire from the opening tip. He scored 14 of USA's first 15 points, hit his Olympic career high inside the first 5 minutes, and closed the first quarter with 17 points on 5 3-pointers made. The problem was nobody else could make a shot. The rest of Team USA went 1 for 8 from the floor in that same stretch. Serbia still led by 8 after the first quarter. The slump everybody saw on paper, 25% from 3 across 5 games, had already snapped. The cold shooter was scorching hot, but Team USA was just losing. And then, the game cracks open in the wildest 2 seconds you'll ever see. KD buries a 3, and on the same play, AD gets fouled. They inbounded. Devin Booker catches and fires another 3. 6 points, in 2 seconds, the building flips. And that's when Chef Curry finally lit the stove. The Dagger, a go-ahead 3 with 2:16 to play that put the US in front for good. 36 points, 9 threes on 14 attempts. The cold shooter, the 25% slump, was gone. This is when America felt what it means to have Stephen fucking Curry on your roster. The cold dominance, the swagger, the crazy heat checks only one man in the entire world can pull off. Now, 36 points and 9 threes were both the second most by any American in Olympic history. The only game ahead of it, Carmelo Anthony's 37 and 10 threes in 2012. Steph Curry missed the all-time record by 1 point and 1 make on 64% shooting from deep in a win or go home game. And LeBron, at 39 years old, in a must-win game, he posted another triple-double. 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. Only the third triple-double in Olympic history. LeBron is the only man who's ever done it twice. USA survives, 95-91. The Avengers lives, but barely. But survival wasn't the mission, gold was. And in front of them, the future of the NBA, the 7'4" alien that has a rare home crowd advantage in the final game where the winner takes it all. The gold medal game, Paris. France is at home, the crowd is deafening, and their alien in the middle, Victor Wembanyama. And Wemby was incredible, 26 points, 7 rebounds, swatting everything away and dragging France with him. Every time the US pushes the lead, France pushes back. It got as close as 3 points in a gold medal game in the 4th quarter. This is exactly the nightmare America feared. The gap was gone. The whole world could just see it. And then, Steph Curry decided the night was over.
Jab, triple, pace. Step back, pump, Curry. Curry, again. You already know.
The man was simply just hot, unguardable in the clutch. But Steph's last 3 might be the greatest shot in Olympic basketball history.
To Curry, dancing on Batum, over the double team.
And drains his 8th 3 of the night. Night. Get your ass to bed. Now, 4 threes in 2 minutes and 12 seconds to slam the door. 24 points, 8 threes in the final. Curry himself called that last one the best shot of his entire career. And this is a man with 4 rings in the all-time 3-point record. USA, 98, France, 87. America's 5th straight Olympic gold. And for the first time in his life, at 36 years old, Steph Curry is an Olympic gold medalist. So, let's actually add it up. For 5 games, Steph Curry was the most ordinary player on the floor. And then, in the only 2 games that could end the dream, he combined for 60 points in 2 games, 17 threes across 2 elimination games. The 2 times America could have lost everything, the coldest shooter became the most dangerous human in the building. LeBron obviously took home tournament MVP when he averaged 14 a game, lead the team in rebounds and assists, a fitting crown for the old king. The USA finished 6-0, winning by an average of 19. 4 MVPs, 1 gold, the mission was complete. But everyone who watched it knows the truth. The roster was the Avengers, but the one who saved it was Steph. People remember the dynasty, the championships, the records. They'll file this away as just another goal for a loaded team. But that's never the story. The story is that the greatest shooter who ever lived waited 36 years for this stage, went ice cold for 5 games, with the entire world doubting him. And then, with everything on the line, pulled the US out of the fire, looked the planet dead in the eye, and put it to sleep. Night. So, if you want more content like this, just hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all next time. Woo!